Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here back to Gantoot Racing and Polo Club for our fifth match of the Emirates Open Championship here at Gantoot 12-Gold Tournament. This match, our second match today, is between Gantoot, the home team of course, against Emaar Polo. Emaar will be in their black shirts, white shirts there for Gantoot. Two teams just getting there, finally getting themselves sorted out. And you'll just have the lineups coming up here now. So I can give you the formal introduction. And there we have it. Gantoot. Playing at number 1, it is on 1 goals, Nasser Al-Shamsi. At 2, on 2 goals, it's Santos Iriarty. At number 3, on 6 goals, it is Cesar Crespo. And at number 4, on 3 goals, it is Oscar Colombres. That's Juju Colombres and Giuseppe Crespo. And for Emaar, in the black shirts, playing at number 1, it is Ryan Alashaji on 0 goals. At number 2, Ricardo Aitigaros on 6 goals. At 3, it is Khalid Al Omran from Saudi Arabia as well on 0 goals. And at the back door, it is Javier Chulo Guerrero on 6 goals. 12 goals apiece. So it'll be starting off 0-0. Umpires out on the field there. There's Matias Paveni having a little bit of a rodeo session out there. Pony feeling a little fresh. And Jason Dixon. And with the third man being Santiago Torgueta. The two teams will just line themselves up. We'll get things organised. We'll be throwing in from the far side, I believe. On Jason Dixon first. They'll work out which way they're going to be going. I wonder if Manu, Chichite's brother's going to be watching from Nigeria. He's been tuning in. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's drop some messages there on Polo Line's Facebook page, and I'll see if I can give you a shout out. Let us know where you're from. There's some good polo being played there in Nigeria at the moment. And so, Jason Dixon just holding up the number 1 finger, just to see which way they're going to be going. Of course, there you have it on Instagram, Polo Line OK, on Facebook, Polo Line Int, and on YouTube, Polo Line TV. But just jump on their page and drop us a couple of messages and let us know where you're tuning in from. And then we'll see if we can give you a bit of a shout out during the match. There it is, ball into play on Dixon, out the back of the line, out it comes. Looking for that one there is Chulu, but it is actually, we have Juju on the play here now. Colombres going forward. Colombres keeping on going forward once again. This time yields off it, leaves it for Chichete. He fizzes that one up nicely forward. Up the front door for Santos. Santos has Khalid in his pocket there, and on his near side he goes with a goal shot, and through the goal it is a lovely swift goal there from Gantoot, working the ball, making it work well. Nice play there, just clearing a little bit of traffic there was Juju Colombres. Gets it up there for Chulu, and he sends that one nicely up the front there. Sorry, Chichete rather, sends it up the front there for Santos Iriarty. So back to the middle, changing ends. Umpire Dixon lines these two teams up, gets that ball back into play. Off the back of the line, out it comes, nice and clean once again. This time it just ricochets between the ponies, and it's going to be Juju once again. Picks this one up here now. Colombres working hard as ever, brings it out towards the boards. He's got Santos to look after Aiti. Aiti Garros just be kept controlled, but he just turns back into Guerrero. Looking to make a play, Blue gets told to clear, sends it up forward, doesn't quite get to his man. Chulu gets onto this one, turns away there from Guchetti, comes back inside him. Opens it up, tries to get that one up here now for Aiti. Aiti goes with the one-time play, goes with the next shot, looking for Ryan. Ryan kind of come over onto the play, but established himself onto that one is Juju Colombres. His backhand didn't go as far as he would have liked it done, so gets picked up here now by Aiti on his near side, but he gets pushed off that play there by Santos. So the backhand comes in, gets stopped there by Aiti, fizzes it up once again with the open backhand now for Ryan. Ryan coming onto it, but the backhand comes in by Colombres, but it's picked up and intercepted there by Chichete. Chichete in the purple helmet over the far side there. Chichete, a little bit of space and time. You see Guerrero just being kept off out of it there by Colombres. 2 forwards working together closely. Goes with a long shot here now, gives that ball a ride up the field. Colombres broken away from his man, going back is Halloran, but it looks like we have Colombres picks it up on the near side, avoids the hook, takes it a bit further forward. Who's next onto this one here? Trying to get onto it is Shamsi, but it is going to be Tulu comes in, clears it away, but it just goes out over the back line. And we will have a corner, a penalty 6. In favour of Gantoot here now, as you're just clearing that one off the back line. The momentum just carried the ball out over the back line. So the ball's been dropped down here now, and it's going to be Oscar just teeing it up here. I think it'll most probably be Chichetti to go and take the play. Circling round up onto the play for his first attempt at goal from the penalties, albeit a corner. Crespo comes in, he strikes it well, but has he cut that one out to the right? And it looks like it did, it just drifted off out to the right, just from the inside out, just pushed it wide to the right hand side. So Guerrero brings it into play. Brings it up as far as Chichetti. Goes with this one here, he closes the man into, now it unleashes Aiti coming onto it, Aiti but first onto that one there, and he gets past his man. There's Aiti first onto it, Aiti dribbling this ball out the field, he's got his man cleared off out the way here as Nasser takes Halloran out of it, but it opens the door nicely there for Aiti Garros, a beautiful combination play there between Guerrero and Aiti Garros, making it 1 goal apiece. Great stick work there on these magnificent fields here at Gantoot. So back to the middle of the field it is once more for Dixon to ball this ball into play. Bowls it into play, and it's off the back of the line. Nearly came off the back, but it's Colombres comes onto it once more. He sends it up here now, and it is Chichetti, opens the shoulder, drives that one up. Good approach shot by him. Guerrero trying to get back to him. Just calm and smoothly there by Chichetti, comes in and just finishes it off beautifully from that line out. Lovely goal there for Gantoot, making it 2 goals to Gantoot and 1 goal to Emaar. And the players just been informed, I hear, by the umpires that there is a free change. As we see the replay there on Polar Line of Chichetti Crespo scoring a lovely goal. So about halfway through this first jugger on this glorious winter evening here at Gantoot Racing and Polo Club in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. Emaar got the shorter. And for our Polar Line viewers, as we just see Chichetti going back into the pony line. Gantoot, we see him here on the replay there, got away from the line out and just ran that one home. We were trying to get back to him, but unfortunately just had too much of a lead on him, just a little bit too quick from the breakaway. And you see a lovely drone shot there, here on the Sheikh Sultan field at Gantoot. And through the goals it is. So we've just got the players coming back out onto the field. And we just have a slight injury break, I think it is what the Emaar team is calling for, as Ryan has had to just go and get a little bit of attention from the ambulance. So just be a little bit of a longer break, but I hope he's all right. He's mounted back up again, come back out onto the field, which is great to see. So Ryan joins his team in the middle of the field. We'll get this underway once again. Dixon looks to line the two teams up. So ball into play. Out the back of the line it comes off out of it though, but it's just going to be Colombres. Colombres done with the backhand, goes forward with it here now. Colombres looking to get away there from Chulu, just gets a nice bit of protection there from Santos. Comes forward, he looks to send his man further up forward, but he goes with the driving shot, goes straight into the back of Guerrero, and the umpire just signaling he's just crossing in front of him as he makes the play on the ball. And so the ball will be moved up for a penalty here now in favour of Gantut. There's Jason Dixon. Just explain to them then. He just came across the line in front. And we can see here now that he goes forward, comes inside, goes to take the shot, and he just runs straight across the front of him there. And for his dues as well, copped the ball. And the ball's been dropped down here now for a penalty 3. For a 40-yard penalty in favour of Gantut. So, Giuseppe Crespo to circle around here now. It's called. Crespo counting here. Beautifully balanced little pony coming up nicely now. Comes up to it, strikes it, gets the bottom of that ball, sees it nicely and straight through the goals it is there for Crespo. 3 goals it is now to Gantut. 1 goal to Emaar. Nicely executed penalty. Lovely little hitting platform to hit the ball off there on this pony from Gantut. So Dixon lines 2 teams up once more, looks for that gap. Bowls that ball into play. Into play it goes. Off the line it comes. Jetty picks it up on his near side. Has to reach back for it. Back onto his near side again. Tries to fizz that one through. Comes off a pony. It gets stopped. Leaves it now for Aitigaros. Does. Halil Omran goes forward. Takes that. Checks up. Brings it back away from 2 players here now. Lovely stick work. Silky work there by Aiti. Comes around the corner. On the move he comes here once again. Aitigaros. You've seen him just run 1 goal all the way. Just gets the ball on the top of the bounce. But gets a little bit of cane. But he goes a little bit wide. And it allows Nasser El-Shamsi to come in. Nasser comes in on the near side. Jula comes in. Steals that one away. Out towards the boards he comes. Off the boards please, gentlemen. You're not impervious to a ball and pain. So the ball comes forward once again, and it is going to be Julu coming through the players here now. Julu comes forward once more. Julu trying to get away from Giuseppe, and also Aiti comes through. Ink gets stopped in his tracks a little bit there, coming around onto it though. It is going to be Nasser El-Shamsi as a player comes forward. It looks like Nasser might have just copped a mallet for his dues as he's trying to meet the play. Let's see what they have to say on this one here now. Going to have to unpick this one. I mean, he was trying to weave his way through one side to the other because he knows that he had Giuseppe in front and he had Santos in there as well. So it's just coming to the 3rd man here for the opinion. And then see if Shamsi was actually in the right place in the first instance. So the umpire's just explaining what they've discussed with the 3rd man. And the ball's been placed down here now for a spot penalty. And that will be in favour of Emaar. the Gantute player, coming round the front of the line to try and meet the ball. The ball's placed down there, just wide of the right-hand goalpost, so 10 yards from it. And it's going to be Aitigaros to come in to take the penalty shot for a spot penalty 2. Comes in, drives, he shoots and puts that one straight through the goals. Putting another one on the board there for Emaar, does Aitigaros take it 2 goals to Emaar, 3 goals to Gantute. So Dixon just will line these 2 teams up and get this underway once more. 1 minute and 20 seconds to go on the clock. Ball into play. Out the back of the lineup. No, not quite out the back of the lineup. Nice pass there by Halil Omran up there for Haiti. Couldn't quite pick it up though. It's picked up now by Ryan Alajaji. Alajaji up on the move here now. Alajaji going back there with Jijete. Alajaji on his near side gets hold of a little bit that one there. Haiti tries to pick it up, but it's now picked up on the near side nicely there by Colombres. Colombres couldn't quite get onto that one there, but Chulu Guerrero on it here now. Guerrero pulls this one away there just to meet Colombres. Yield gets told to use it, does Blue after White had been told to clear, fizzes that one up forward there looking for Ryan. Ryan swoops onto it here now looking for the cut shot, puts this one in towards goal, and it just gets taken away from him there by Gichetti once more. Gichetti, Crespo on the play, pulls it away. He knows he's got Nasser there with him, but he goes up past him, so he drives up. There goes the first shooter. Sends that one up nicely there, looking for Santos. Santos Iriarty couldn't quite pick up the bouncing ball, but he's got his man, Jojo Colombres, in there behind to give him the support, and he sends that one up forward once more, trying to get this one up here now. But the backhand, big strong backhand there by Khalid Omran, always safe as houses. Under the net comes Jojo Colombres with that one there, trying to steal the play there from Lamar's Aitigaros. So back down the boards it goes once more here now for Santos Iriarty, looking to pull this one off the boards, and then he's going to have to make a play at this one here because he's running out of time, and run out of time he has, so that there will end. Chugga number 1 with the score being 3 goals it is to Gantute, 2 goals to Emaar. And now we'll go to a few adverts and messages from Polo Line. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Gantute Racing and Polo Club for Chugga number 2 in our second match this afternoon here in the Emirates Open Championship 12-goal tournament between Gantute and Emaar. 3 goals it is to Gantute, 2 goals to Emaar. I'll be starting off deep down there in Emaar territory. We're starting off with a roll-in. So the ball's there now on the ground as we just wait for the rest of the players to come out onto the field. And we'll get it underway with a roll-in. just catching up here now. So Matthias Moveni getting line the two teams up here now. We get chucker number 2 underway. So ball gets bowled into play it is. Coming off with it here now. It looks like it's Nasser. Nasser comes away with the play. Nasser looks to go on the neck. Possibly got called off it there, and Chichetti tries to pick it up here, but he gets stopped in his track, and it's usually Colombia trying to make a little bit of space for himself, going back in the opposite direction. Chichetti comes round, tries to take it off Chulu, but Chulu keeps control of the play here now. Chulu drags this one, straightens himself up, goes up forward there, does 80, taps it forward. One more time, gets told to use that ball, he does so, and he sends out, tries to send it in towards the middle field and drives it into the pony. We get a whistle on the play. And you can see on that one there, Juju kept his ground. Would have thought he'd have possibly gone a little bit down the boards myself, because it looked like Aiti was going off down in that direction, and will result possibly here with the penalty against him. And a penalty was given here now in favour of Gantut. And Chichetti Crespo just teeing this one up here now. For a 40-yard penalty. Penalty 3. Chichetti Crespo. Circling around here for this penalty 3. Goes, strikes, he puts that straight over the top, and the flag is proud too. So it's goal number 4 on the board there for Chichetti Crespo and Gantut, taking 4 goals to 2 over Emaar. So back to the middle of the field it is here now. 6:45 on the clock, and Jason Dixon starts to line these two teams up. Bowls that ball into play it is, off the back of the line, skews off the pony, comes out for Juju. Actually, no, it's Nasser. Nasser coming forward here now. Nasser gets away there from Aiti, but Aiti steals it, gets possession, goes a little bit deeper down. Looks to come away the other way as Chulu looks after Nasser Shamsi. Comes one way, comes the other way, loses sight of the ball, leaves it for Chulu, comes back onto it himself, does Chulu. Chulu gets told him to look after the man, flicks it backwards now for Aiti, looking to try and make a little bit of space for himself on the field to set an attack going up here now. Working hard is Nasser, comes inside him, there does Aiti up on the move here now. Aiti goes with a shot, looks to fizz that one up forward, looking there for the two Saudis up the front, but it's checked up and comes out with it here, does Colombres comes forward here now. Colombres looks to come in behind there of Khaled Omran. Leaves it for Chichetti stays that one straight over the top. Receiving it though is Chulu. Backhand there by Nasser, spoiling his play. Trying to get onto it is Santos. Flicks it on the near side. Tries to get it there. It's fast, it's furious, but it's coming around onto that one. There's Aiti, but there's a line, and it looks like Chichetti might have just got himself established on that line. And we can see here on the replay from the drone, Chichetti was coming at full steam up the field. You could see it unfolding before him. And claims the line and the foul. Umpires deeming there was an element of danger there. And so the ball's dropped down here now for another penalty 3, but at the other end of the field here this time for Chichetti Crespo. Circling around here now is Emaar, looking to stop this one. Crespo. Onto the play here now, drives that one, and straight through the goals it goes for Gantut. Chichetti Crespo taking the score now. 5 goals it is to Gantut, 2 goals to Emaar. chucking up a tune. 5:20 on the clock, and we can see on the replay there. Straight through the middle of the goals by Crespo. So the two teams lining up here once more. On Dixon. Dixon just looking for a bit of order. Vegas of a gap. Looks for it, gets it, shows the ball in. Off it comes here now. Looking for that one there was Khalid Omran, but we've got a bit of a melee and a scrummage as we also have Juju coming in as well. And we get a whistle on the play. On the replay, it's a little difficult to possibly see what's coming up on that one there, but yes, there's a bit of a scrimmage going on in there, the umpires deciding that Colombia's had that right to that play, but unfortunately unable to make it. So the ball's been dropped down here now for a spot penalty in favour of Gantut. Colombia's circling around here now. He's got Crespo in behind, so he decides just to keep it short. Takes it up there to Khalid Omran. Goes forward. Takes Khalid, does Colombia's. Crespo coming forward here now. Crespo comes forward. A little bit of space being permitted there by him. From Santos looking after Chulu. Sends this one up forward here now. Coming in to make the play on the near side. And it is coming in. Colombia's takes his man, and on the near side he goes through and towards the goal he goes. It's just left there. Chulu clears it away literally from the goal line itself, and it's cleared up here now for Ryan Alashaji. Alashaji up on the move. Alashaji gets the next shot. Nice shot by him in towards the middle of the field, but establishing himself onto the line there first after taking the man is Crespo. Crespo once again. He's got Santos trying to get round here now. Goes back onto his near side, straightens it up, comes forward. But coming towards him there is going to be Chulus. Keeps it onto his near side. Shows quite a bit of that one there to Chulus. Columbus comes in to put the pressure on Chulu there. Guerrero turns, faces up forward. Just about gets sideswiped even by his own player. And he comes forward. Here goes Chulu. Takes the ball in the air. Keeps it moving forward. He knows he's got Colombres in behind, hungry, flicks that one forward, but on the other side of his pony, tries to take the ball there, does Colombres, but gets hooked off out of it, and it's now left for Garros. Garros, 80, turns away now here from Crespo, gets a bit of protection there from Guerrero, looking to unload this one and fizz that one up the front door, and he does. He's looking there for Alashaji, but first back onto it is going to be Santos Iriarty. Santos checks up, turns, comes back inside. Plenty of space and time, looking for a little bit of something optimistically out of that one there, and challenging the line, but the ball gets sent out here now by Santos, but it's going to be met here by Guerrero. Guerrero checks up, he knows he's got Crespo there with him, turns, comes back inside, comes forward with it once more. Yields off, leaves it now for Garros. Garros going to have to go with it here now. Garros goes forward, up past Crespo. Garros goes with a little half swing, sends it in, but Santos stops that play, but he gets back onto it, does Guerrero. Guerrero goes with that near side reverse shot, couldn't quite get onto it, just got hooked off out of it, did IT Garros. It's left here now for Crespo, and we get a whistle on the play. So that's so there's a little bit of verbal gesticulation going on there from our IT Garros. So the players, anyway, are asked to go and leave the field to quickly go and change ponies. It's always a good opportunity and a good break and a good tool for the umpire just to let them go and think about things before they come back out onto the field. And they will, the umpires will tell them what the foul was. And it is going to be 5 goals. It is to Gantut, 2 to Emaar. 2:56 on the clock, and the umpire's just having a little chat top end, but I think they've already made their mind up on what their decision is. And it's up the Emaar end of the field. So they'll be back out nice and quickly with a bit of luck. And thank you very much indeed to Clanova for your kind support here on Polo Line. We've just seen your banner up there, and we have Raja Aslan Najib. He's been tuning in earlier on today. And you can see there that Garros is still having a bit of an opinion. Well, regrettably for him, I fear it might actually be contrary to what the actual umpires agree on. And I think what will end up happening is he's coming on the near side. As you heard him saying, he's coming in reverse, but however, where was the line? And that is what has to be respected in the right of way. So the ball's being dropped down there in front of the Emaar goals. Oh no, it's actually just being picked up again by Dixon. And Dixon just having a little bit of chat with the guys. Just to keep things in order. So the ball there will be dropped down for a penalty here in favour of Gantut. So player's call. Colombres brings it in here now. Haladonran comes to him here. Comes up to him, pushes that one a little bit wider and goes back onto his own player, or looks to do so. Can't get Guerrero, can't get in onto it, but he just takes the man and leaves the ball here now for Crespo. Crespo, in front of him there is Khalid Omran. He goes with the shot, sends this one up the field here. Nasser's been taken off out of it, but going back here now is Santos. Santos there with Juju. Santos keeps it short. Juju just stalking and haunting. He knows he's there, but he can't quite find out where he is and looking to see what the players. Makes a lovely turn across the field here now to Santos Iriarty. Santos turns away from the players. Comes away rather. It's Aiti. Aiti Garros. Aiti comes away here now. Aiti Garros. Aiti taps it up forward here now. Garros trying to get away there from the ever working hard Juju. Comes inside, gets protection there from Garros. Comes forward once again, looks over his shoulder here now. Checks, turns back inside. Looking to make space all the time for himself to make an attack from here now. Keeps coming forward. This time yields off, leaves it for Guerrero. Goes up forward. Guerrero fizzes that one up forward here now, looking for the boys at the front door here. But first to surface up onto this one, looks like it's going to be Nasser Al-Shamsi. Nasser makes a turn, gets told to do so by Chichete. Keeps it coming around the corner, but in to make the interfering and spoiling play. There was Khalid Omran, but lost his mallet in the due course. And we get a whistle on the play. It looks like Guerrero's just lost a stirrup. So we'll just have a little bit of a pause with Khalid Omran losing a mallet, and then you get a stirrup being lost there by Julio Guerrero, so they're just going to patiently wait for him to get that sorted back out again. So we'll just have a slight pause here now on this wonderful winter evenings here at Gantut Racing and Polo Club in Abu Dhabi. It looks like we might be a minute or two, but it looks like he's just about got to the sideline there, the pony waiting for him. So we'll quickly change ponies, I think it'll be, rather than try to put that stirrup back on, or maybe it's actually the stirrup bar that's broken. So back mounted up once again and back onto the field it'll be. And we'll get chugger number 2 underway with the 1:32 on the clock. And the score being 5 goals is to go to 2 to Emaar. So players called. White in possession, so it's going to be brought in here now by Juju Colombres. Colombres brings this one forward here now. Halilomran doing a good job marking. Goes on there looking for Chulu. Chulu free by himself. Over goes 80. Look after Chichetti. Chichetti onto the play here now. Gets met by IT. Keeps bringing the ball forward. Showed a little bit too much of that there to IT. You wouldn't want to do that to him too many times. Just checks, turns, comes back inside. He's got guys going up forward, looking for Guerrero, who's going to be first up onto this one here. But the near side play comes in there by Colombres. Backhand. Stopped there by Santos. Onto it comes IT, but it's left there for Chichete. Chichete sends it backhand, looking to open it up now for Santos. But first onto it is going to be Guerrero. Guerrero goes out towards the clubhouse here on the Sheikh Sultan field. Up onto the boards there with Iriarty. Turns. Iriarty just going to have to yield off that one there. He's got Garros in behind to give him the support if and as he needs it. Slipping in there now is going to be IT. IT sets that one up forward up the front door here now, looking for Alijaji, but first onto it is going to be Nasser Shamsi clearing it away nicely from the danger zone. Nasser Shamsi pushes that one away from the danger zone and cleared it, now leaves it. There goes the first tutor, and it's Crespo on the play. Crespo, he's got Colombres in behind. Crespo visits that one up, out into some open space here, up over the halfway line. It's going to be, and we've got the solid backhand coming in now from Khaled Omran. No, he tries to go under the neck with it and go around the field, but it's going to be Ryan. Plays the backhand, thwarts the attack. Picked up now by Aiti. Aiti knows he's got that man there. Colombres checks up, comes back inside, beats the next two players as well. Does Aiti, slowly but surely. And there goes the second hooter, ladies and gentlemen. And that there will end the chukker. So, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of chukker number 2, the score is 5 goals to Gantut, 2 goals to Emaar. And we'll go to a few adverts and messages from Polo Line.
Welcome to the finals day of the third Rishad Meal Alula Desert Polo. We started off with 8 teams, we're down to the last 2, and they'll be playing for this beautiful trophy.
لا عملوا منه
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Gantut Racing and Polo Club for the second half of our second match here this afternoon in the Emirates Open Championship in Abu Dhabi. Good to see we've got Cesar Rizgunazu tuning in as well. Good afternoon to you, sir. I hope you're well. And we'll go with a few stats here now so far of this match. 5 goals to Gantoot, 2 to Emaar, 2 field goals by Gantoot, 1 for Emaar, 7 throw-ins have been won by Gantoot. Only the one by Emaar. Fouls committed to me there by Emaar. 6-1. Penalties, 3 from 3 and 1 from 1. Corner was not scored, regrettably. And we'll be starting off here now as IT gets back onto the field. Pony looking a little bit fresh there possibly, and the ball's been teed up for a 60-yard penalty in favour of Emaar. Being teed up there by Chulo Guerrero. And looking to circle around up onto this one here now. Here's IT Garros. Comes back down after a long run up, back to a little walk, trick, trot, and then he goes with the shot. It gets stopped there by Crespo and cleared away here now by Colombres, but it's going to be Crespo to clear it away finally now for Gantoot, away from the danger zone, but picking it up on the near side is Garros. Garros takes it deeper down towards the clubhouse on the boards there, looks to come back inside, gets some help and a little bit of protection there. Good work there by Jorge Romran, but it's going to be Crespo, comes away with it onto the boards once more, turns back inside, just be met there by Garros, and we get a whistle on the play. So we can see as he goes back in onto the boards there. Crespo had the right for that one then. It looks like this ball's going to be dropped down here now for on the halfway line they're talking about, but the players, I think it should have gone a little bit further possibly, but they've already discussed it. So the ball has been dropped down on the halfway there now for a penalty for Gantoot. 2 very experienced umpires indeed. So their decision, there's no point trying to question realistically because it isn't going to change. Colombres brings it in here now. Colombres brings it up to his marker in the form of Halomran. Yields off, goes forward, leaves it now for Chichete. Chichete brings it there, teasing Guerrero onto that one there. Santos just gets caught up a little bit, but Chichete goes forward once more, just as far as 80. 80 just checks him up a little bit there, and Guerrero comes in, yields off and leaves it now for Santos, but as he tries to come onto that play, we get another whistle, and saying that someone, by the look of the umpire's gesticulation, that we've got somebody coming round the front of it here now and trying to turn on it. So let's see what we can see on the replay here. As going back round onto it, and possibly Santos had that line by the looks of it, so this will be another penalty in favour of Gantoot, being moved up here for a 40-yard penalty. 23 being teed up by Juju Colombres. Juju to circle around up onto this one here possibly now. Takes the practice swing. It looks like he's going to take this one, not Crespo. So Colombres. Actually, 30, a penalty 2 goes up to it, strikes it, and sends this one straight through the flags off. So that's another one on the board there for Gantoot, taking 6 goals it is to Gantoot from the penalty 2 by Juju Colombres. So back to the middle field is in front of us here at Polo line for Matthias Paveni to bowl this ball into play. Throws that ball in. Out the back of the line, out it comes, looking for that one. There's Crespo. Crespo comes away with it on his near side, back onto his stick side. Goes with the under the neck shot on the bouncing ball, looking to set this one up here now for Santos. But first to get onto that one on an absolute flyer is Aiti. Aiti takes that one a little bit deeper down into his own corner, takes the man, looks to come back onto the play here now, gets helped out there by Guerrero. Guerrero comes in behind the whole pack of players and away from Crespo as well, but they shut him down pretty quickly, does Crespo. The ball's there, Crespo gets asked to yield off out of the play. And Guerrero's going to get told to use it this time. Goes down the boards here this time. Looking now for Khalid Omran, but it's well intercepted and turned up onto that one. There comes Colombres. Colombres comes away here now. Colombres, Khalid Omran working hard on him there, keeping him honest as he gets stopped finally by Guerrero fighting for it, but it's going to be Colombres, comes away with it once more, and he gets that little wristy flick shot in towards the goal, but it's gone across the face of goal and out over the back line it is, but a good attempt and some good work there by Oscar Colombres and Gantut. So the ball's placed on the back line here now for Guerrero to bring into play. Taps it up forward. Crespo looking for an optimistic something and nothing to be given, of course, and out it comes here now, wide for Garros. Garros there with Iriarty. Garros looks to turn away from him, but in comes Crespo to look after Guerrero and get up the inside of him and steals the play. It is going to be Crespo. Crespo gets double banged by them, but he still managed to do it. A little bit of head and tail going on. Tries to pick it up here now, does Crespo, but keeps it moving forward, out onto the boards. Aiti working on him hard, furiously, frantically, but he just keeps control of it all the time. There does Crespo, keeps using the horse as a shield on the play. Gets told to use it this time, opens that shoulder up and drives that one in towards the goal. He's looking for the goal shot from a distance, and it's just gone wide. I thought that had actually managed to find the goal map, but just short to the left-hand side, and just wide it is. Jules Guerrero brings it in here now for Emaar once more. Crespo can put the pressure on it, goes under the neck with that one there, trying to get it up to Aiti. Aiti just loses a little bit of momentum, just shuts down to pick it up, to be met there by Santos. Drops a hammer down once again here now. You know this is a quick little pony here now, and he takes this one up in the air, loses a bit of momentum, but he takes that ball up in the air further once again, out towards the boards it comes here now. If cruelly and kindly for him, it hops out over the boards, thwarting that attack, and the umpires decide it's time for a free change here in jugger number 3. It's on 3:46 it is, and instead of carrying on quickly with the free hit, we'll have a free change, so the players will leave the field and quickly change ponies and come back out again. And we'll be starting off with a free hit in favour of Gantut, where the ball went out over the boards, just a few yards in from the boards, of course. And so there you see, we've got some good images of the clubhouse here. There's a good little restaurant in there as well, and a bar, which is great value and great asset here to Gantut. And as you see the drone just drawing back off from it, you get to see a little bit more of Gantut. Of course, Gantut itself. There's 300 hectares here, just over the border from Dubai to Abu Dhabi. Previously, as in the name, Gantut Racing and Polo Club. And that there, the main stand of the Sheikh Zayed Field, was the grandstand for the racecourse when it was here, which I believe was closed down in about 2004, regrettably, or 5. It was a very popular course indeed for those coming from Abu Dhabi and also from Dubai to come racing here. So the two teams coming back out on the field to get jugger number 3 underway once more. 6-2 is the score in favour of Gantut. I'll be starting off with a spot hit, of which play will be called. So, Colombres Up onto the play here now. Goes with the first time play. Looks to try and get that one up there for Nasser. Nasser just gets stopped in his track a little bit. Can't come onto that one there because he knows he would have fouled Chulu. Kept it very clean indeed. Flicks that one away. Does Chulu there from Chichetti. Chulu looking to get away here now from Chichetti. Goes onto his near side. Keeps his ball moving forward. Good play by him. But it looks like Chichetti's got the better of the ride off and opens up a good strong backhand. Trying to unleash it there for Santos. But first round onto it is going to be Aitigaros. Checks up, turns, comes back forward. Once again here now. Comes away from Santos. Santos steals it onto his near side. Tries to keep the play. Does so. Good play there by Santos. He tries to play a little backhand, but he just couldn't quite pick it up. Kuchichete. And it's now going to be 80 onto it once more. Guerrero working hard, trying to keep Chichetti away and off from him here now. Got to leave a little bit of room and space there, does Iriarty as we come forward. And he's tippy-tappy is 80 Garros, and we get a whistle on the play. So let's see what we could see on the drone shot here. And it looks like the resulting play on that one there is he got too much fiddling with the ball for the umpire's delight or for a spectator's. And the ball's dropped down here now for a spot penalty in favour of Gantut. When being challenged, you can't keep fiddling with it, and there it is, goes away with it now, does Colombres, up the front door, looking for Nasser. Nasser up onto this one here first, slips his man, straightens himself up, looks to try and pick it up on the near side, couldn't quite do so. And it's now picked up here by Iriarty, but we get a whistle on the play. See on the replay here now, he's trying to pick it up on the near side as well. And then as Alajaji comes onto it, he does swerve across the play in front of him from right to left. And it looks like we do actually have a spot penalty here now. In favour of Emaar, to be taken by Julio Guerrero. Taps it forward here now. Saudis going up forward. Looking just to keep the play between him and Aiti onto it here now. Aiti gets stopped in his tracks there by Santos, sends the backhand, slipping inside there of Khalid Omran. Watch Colombres. Colombres makes a turn, faces up, comes in behind there of Guerrero and fizzes that one up forward, looking there for Santos Iriarty, looking to try and get it to him, but unfortunately it beats him out over the back line to the right-hand side of the goals. So good quick work there by Colombres. Came in behind two players. Good little bit of horsemanship from Oscar, as we know. So the ball's on the back line here now for Guerrero to bring in. Guerrero taps it forward here now. Here's the call, goes the other way, gets that one, goes with the bomb, tries to put this one straight at the top here now for Khalid Omran, but he's pushed off wide off that one there by Juju Colombres. Faces it near side backhand out towards the boards, but it's well read there by Garros. Garros is looking over his shoulder because he knows he's got the man coming. Comes away from the play, gets a good bit of protection there by Guerrero as Garros goes to work once more. Garros will check up, looks to come back inside. No, he plays a bit of show and go here and looks to take him on. He goes for a little bit of fishing work but gets away with it there. Does Chichete a little backhand and feeds it up there for the call for the little rabbit dog himself by the name of Juju Colombres. Colombres checks up on the play. Coming back to him though, it is Khalil Omran and also Chulu as well. Pushes him off out of it. We get a whistle on the play. So let's see what we see on our replay. You see he just takes a nice little short shot there, looks to come back to it, and as he does just gets interfered by another player, and also Chulu's coming across the front of him as well. So you get a double bubble on that one there. Columbus had come off the line as such, but he tries to come back onto it. And we end up here now with a 30-yard penalty in favour of Gantut. We were just off of the spot or 30, and they've opted for the 30. The penalty 2 from in front of goals. Being teed up there by Juju Colombres. 6 goals to 2. Looking for 7 here is Colombres. So it looks like we've got a retake there of the play, and it looks like Susan Colombo is going back up to tee the ball up. It looks like NASA's going to be taking it here now. And NASA just jogging up to this one, bringing the pony down to a walk. Pushes forward up onto the ball. Drives, he shoots, and in towards the goal it goes, and the flag man lifts that flag as it just sneaks in the right-hand goal post there for Nasser Al-Shamsi. And goal number 7 on the board there for Gantut. 7 goals to Gantut it is, and it's 2 to Emaar. Here in chugger number 3, and just about a minute left to play. Ball into play, off the front comes Aiti with this play here now. Aiti checks up, avoids the hook there from Santos and fizzes up here now for Guerrero. Guerrero trying to get away there from Chichetti. Guerrero takes the man onto his near side. Beautiful classic play there by Guerrero. Lets the man come to him as he starts to get to him, and he rides him off, puts him in the pocket and plays the ball on the near side. And that there will end chucker number 3, ladies and gentlemen. You can see on the headshot there, took the man beautifully, flicked it in on the near side, took control of it so he had no option. Did Gigetti. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we'll now go to a quick break and some adverts from Polo Line, with the score at the end of chucker number 3 being 7 goals to 3. So welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Gantut Racing and Polo Club for our 4th and possibly final chugger of the day in the Emirates Open Championship. Jaldi, jaldi. Can we clear the field, please, guys? Thank you very much. And you can see the progression of the match so far. After chucker number 1, it was 3 goals to Gantut and 2 to Emaar. In chucker number 2, 5-2 is the score. And after chucker number 3, 7 goals to 3 in favour of Gantut. And one more chucker left to play here, as the 2 teams line up on Matthias Raveni. Bowls that ball in, into play it goes, off out the back of the line out, it gets stopped there by Colombres, but Guerrero wants it, so does Chulu, says the backhand, but it looks like it's going to be Aiti. Aiti on the move here now, avoids the hook there from Nasser, and it's going to be Garros. Garros goes for the next shot, pushes that one in towards the goal, but it just falls to the right-hand side. Couldn't quite get over to that one. Good pressure there by Nasser Al-Shamsi, keeping Aiti Garros. Keeping the pressure on him there. And so it's going to be Colombres to bring it back in for Gantut here now, across the face of his goal, to be met there by Khaled Omran. Leaves it now for Chichetti. Chichetti Goes up the middle of the field here now. Who's he looking for this time? A good long shot by him, and it looks like the first surface onto it is going to be Aiti. Coming round to try and spoil his play, though, is Santos. Santos working hard on Garros, trying to get up to him now, and it is now Aiti. Aiti avoiding the play there, and the hooking from Nasser Al-Shamsi, looking, haunting, waiting, gets the backhand in. Lovely play by Nasser. Made a very good backhand on that one there, spoiling that attack, but as Guerrero comes back onto it, and we get a whistle on the play. You can see the backhand comes in there. Going back onto it, you've got Guerrero just coming at right angles and turning across in front of Iriarte, and we get a whistle on the play. No attempt, unfortunately, to be able to move the ball whatsoever. So the ball's been dropped down here now, and still a little bit of discussion with the umpires. Need to be careful, Timothy, in the form of 80, otherwise the yellow card will come out and you might even have to sit down on the sideline for a couple of minutes, which wouldn't be a good idea if you're at this stage of the match, and it's brought in here now by Colombres. Colombres comes forward here. Whoop, he goes with an acute neck shot. Underneath the neck it goes. Fortunately for him, it stays in play. Taken off out of it there is Chichetti. The ball's picked up here by Guerrero. Chichetti reaches out a long way to try and catch up with Guerrero. Guerrero flicks onto his near side, comes away with it, and he leaves it now for 80. 80 keeps going, but they're going across the field with no actual momentum gained up and down the field. The backhand comes in there by Chichetti. Sends this one backwards there, and he gets caught up with his teammate there in the form of Colombres. Loses mallet, picks it up, has time to do so as the backhand comes in. Quickly round onto it though. Lovely play there by Santos Iriarte. Checks up, comes back inside there of Guerrero and sets sail once more. Looking to send this one forward here now, but he knows he's got Guerrero up on his shoulder here, looking to hook him off out of it. Lovely little quick backhand there by Guerrero to change the direction of play, but quickly swooped onto by Chichetti. Chichetti, his play now left there for Oscar Colombres. Colombres coming forward through. There's a bit of a melee there, and Santos is in as well, looking to work hard onto this one. Aiti's in there too, as is Guerrero. They're trying to yield off and get out the way, but it looks like Chichetti wants to come away with this one first, and it comes out there for Nasser, but we get a whistle on the play. Opened up quite nicely, then unfortunately got a little bit stagnant. And then just tried to flick that one up there, Chichetti to Nasser. But it was well read there by Ryan Al-Jaji, and got himself claiming that line, pushed forward, up onto the ball, and saving the day there for Emaar, his team. And the ball's placed there for a spot penalty in favour of Emaar. Guerrero taps it up. Chichetti waiting for him. Chulu and Chichetti out towards the side here now. It comes. Babeni off out of the way for Aiti. Aiti and Juju. Aiti goes with this one here now. Juju on the play. Here's the call for the backhand. Gets sent a little bit further there by Chichetti. He's evidently had enough, and he unleashes it now for Santos. Santos going goalward bound. Santos, a lovely approach shot by him, a little towards the left, and one more little tap will think will do. Oh, Santos, Iriarte goes wide with that one there. And nobody's going to beat himself up more than himself, should we say. Going towards goal, absolutely looked lovely. Got a little bit left, got a little bit over the top of it maybe, and just pushed it wide. So back into play quickly, not wasting any time, is Garros. Garros on the move. Takes it up there, up to Chichetti. Guerrero back on the field. He's going to go with it here now. Flicks it out there for Guerrero. He overshoots it, going to have to come back to it. Santos coming back with him as well. It is Guerrero. Takes the bouncing ball. Great eye for the young man. Goes up forward here now. Looks for the big next shot. Will he go with the next shot? No, he just tries to drag it in himself, but he goes a little bit deep with him. He's pushed himself deep. Goes with the big next shot here this time and puts it across the face of goal. Out there for Ryan Al-Jaji to try and bring back in once more. Makes a turn. Ryan out there in front of Juju. Looks to bring it across the back line. Backhand there by Juju. Clearing it away once more. Chete can't get onto it. Chulu does. Chulu onto the play here first for Emaar. In comes Chete, trying to spoil his play. Puts onto his near side as Julian sends it in towards the thrones once again, but it's stopped and well met there by Colombres. And we get a whistle on the play. Umpires here just calling for a free play as we get the privilege of having a quick little look at this one here. Someone came across him. Oh, there's another player came across him as well. So you had two players coming across him there, did Colombres. And the whistle goes, and the players will have to leave the field of play to change ponies. Gantoot are doing so because they're quite happily encamped at that end of the field. But I think, actually, to be honest with you, I think most of Emaar have already changed. Though Khalid Omran has opted to do so. Good view there of Gantoot in their camp in the shade as the sun starts to go down here in Abu Dhabi, the UAE. I mean, at the moment, there is no need really because the weather is so good to be playing later in the evening and use the lights. We'll probably get to that in the President's Cup later in the year, which will be ending at the beginning of the second week of March. So the ball's placed down here now, and it looks like Juju's already claiming it. You can see on the replay once again, one man comes across him, second man comes across him, and the ball interferes with the play. And in doing so, the umpires given no choice and no advantage. Looked like it was going to be coming from it. So we'll have a spot penalty here now. Penalty 5 in favour of Gantoot. Taking his time there, Colombres. 2:32 on the clock it is, and Colombres comes up onto it here now. Juju taps it forward. Up to Khalid Omran. Now there's marker. What's his options? Goes under the neck. Gets a good distance on that one, but Chesney just loses a little bit of momentum, pulls it away there from the attack and from Guerrero. This time sends it up, does. Chichete looking to pick it up, but Aiti picks that one up, slaps it forward out of the air. Great eye, these two young players from Emaar. Comes forward, but in comes Santos. Santos looking to spoil the play, does so. First onto that one there is Chichete, the backhand, who's first up, but send it a little bit further, and sending it further there was Colombres with the backhand, unleashing Nasser Al-Shamsi. Nasser going with a short play, trying to keep away there from Aiti Garros, coming up touch in there to try to ride him off and make him make the long distance play was Khalid Omran, and did so well, forcing him to make the play. And out over the back line it goes. So good play there by Khalid Omran, pushing him wide and making him make the play from a distance. So the ball's on the back line here now for Chulo Guerrero. Chulo taps in. Aiti's back on the field. Goes this time with a long shot, looking to get that up there for Ryan. Near side backhand comes in there by Nasser, setting it up for Juju. Juju on the play here now. Turns, faces back up towards goal, to be met there by Santos. Has to use it, does so, and fizzes that one up forward for a long way out. And they try a little flick shot in there, but it just goes wide. So on the back line here now, it's going to be Aiti to bring it in. Coming in just behind him is Guerrero. Takes it up and looks like he wants to take on Chichetti. Does so. Passes this one up here now. Couldn't get onto that one, could Ryan, but it's picked out there by Colombres. Colombres. In comes Khalid Omran. And we get a whistle on the play. And so he just takes it forward there. The only play that Khalid's really got is to come near side. Has to stay clean on that one, unfortunately. I think Juju might have just been emphasising that one, should we say, to the umpires. And the ball's placed down here once more for a penalty 5 in favour of Gantoot. 7-3 is the score. 1:30 on the clock it is. Colombres up onto the play. You can hear horses have gone up further forward. It gets cut out, though, there by Guerrero. Guerrero taps this one up forward here now. Keeps his ball moving forward, takes the bouncing ball. He's got a great eye, this young man. Brings it forward, but just gets pushed off out of it, it looks like there. By Chichete, managed to pick that one up, managed to retain possession here. Does Chulo, goes with one-time neck shot. Underneath the neck he goes, trying to set it up here now for Khalid Omran. Khalid Omran with a goal shot attempt here. Gets a little bit far off that ball and couldn't quite drag it under, and out wide it is. Just needs to get a little bit further over the top of the ball. But maybe he or the pony was slightly thinking of where the goalposts are. So, Colombres brings it in here now. Gets ridden off there. Tries to make for the backhand. Couldn't quite get that one off far enough in towards the goal. And it's going to be Colombres to fizz it up here now for Cecchetti once more. Cecchetti takes Guerrero on his near side. Picks it up. Does Guerrero here now. Guerrero turns, faces back towards the goal. And there goes the hooter, ladies and gentlemen. And that there will end our second match here this afternoon between Gantoot and Emaar. Gantoot running out the winners 7-3 here on the Sultan bin Zayed Field in the Emirates Open Championship 2024. And we can see on the stats that from the chukker by chukker, at the end of chukker number 1, it was 3-2. Gantoot having control of this all the way through, it appeared. They started off quite close in that first chukker, and then since then they just kept the thumb on top of them. And it's 7-3 at the end of chukker number 3. And again, at the end of chukker number 4, 7-3. No goals scored in that last chukker. That there giving us our final score as the players just congratulate and thank each other. And, of course, their umpires Jason Dixon and Matthias Babeni. And we have a good drone shot there. And the stats of the match itself, field goals, they're a bit lacking there. 7-3 with the actual score, but only 2 field goals apiece scored by Gantoot and Emaar. Throw-ins, certainly controlled by Gantoot, 8-3. And in the fouls committed, that tells a very big story indeed. There were 4 fouls by Gantoot and 13 by Emaar. Penalties, good day for Cecchetti and for Juju as well. 5 from 5 from the penalties. Only 1 from 2 opportunities for Emaar. And unfortunately, the corner for Gantoot was unconverted, and we had 1 yellow card handed out to Emaar. So, ladies and gentlemen, for myself, Adam Snowden and Polo Line, with a magnificent view of the Sheikh Zayed Field here at Gantoot Racing Polo Club with the sea in the distance there. We look forward to you tuning in tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock, where we have our next match, which is between Mansali Polo and Bindrai. Good night.